Tora Tora is a ride in India's Bilimar Temple Fair located in Gujarat. People are currently on it, completely unaware of what's about to transpire. This ride collapsed as it was coming down, which is such a tragic and infuriating outcome. This happened at around 10:30 p.m. on the 17th of August, and this is currently being investigated by the authorities. So far, at least 5 people have been injured. For the first short clip, I want to show you this video from Iran. This was at a funeral procession in Iran when one of the people attending failed to apply the handbrake. This resulted in his car going straight into these people, albeit at a slower speed, which helped avoid injuries. The second short clip today is from Brazil, and it is CCTV camera footage that shows the entrance of a bar. Yeah, it's odd, I know, but there is a horrifying secret that's about to be exposed. A lawyer was about to walk into the bar when suddenly, the floor entrance collapsed. Now, the guy even suffered life-altering injuries, and he probably won't be able to walk again. It's just infuriating, because it was later revealed that the manager knew about it. Regardless, take a look at this third clip. This was recorded almost a decade ago in Russia, and I have literally zero clue as to what it was. Maybe a mine, or maybe a mortar. I like how there was chaos for a few seconds, and then they just continued driving, as if nothing happened. What does it mean to be one of the luckiest people alive? I guess you can say it's pretty self-explanatory. However, I can show you what it means, thanks to this biker from China. So, as he was riding his bike during a lovely evening, he came across a very unexpected moment. It actually made me jump at first, but then I realized the severity. This dude literally hit what looks to be a wood piece that was protruding out of this truck. Firstly, that driver should definitely be fined for endangering people. This literally could have resulted in a fatality if it wasn't for his helmet. The last video had a pressure cooker, so naturally I made it my goal to find another video of a pressure cooker for today's edition. This can be chalked up as similar, yet very different at the same time.
Ô pai, ela tá inchada a panela. Ela não tá pegando nome de... Sai daí! Ai, Deus! Meu Senhor, me ajuda, por favor. Cara, tá fazendo a comida tão de boa. Beiro, o outro tava na Segunda Guerra Mundial. Eu, panela de pressão, mas... Sai daí, merda!
Você vai estar gravando, merda?
It was similar because the pressure cooker straight up exploded. However, it was different here because of the size of the explosion. That was not a small one, and I have to assume it was thanks to it being overfilled. Overfilling a pressure cooker results in steam accumulating, which is then followed by an explosion. Guilin is a southern Chinese city known for its limestone hills. It's also a tourist spot, and many people visit it, which has naturally led to a decline of its old infrastructure. Because of this, many old bridges are being demolished, but there are some weird consequences. Standing by during a bridge demolition is necessary for the people working on the site, but that water spray was no joke. I saw rocks and other types of debris flying too, which surely must have hurt a little at the very least. No injuries were reported, but again, it's safe to assume that wasn't a pleasant experience. The following video is about to show a marriage proposal. However, as you probably have figured out already, it's very different to the norm.
İfadeniz anlaşılmadı. Tekrar eder misiniz?
So this marriage proposal involved this dude who thought it would be a good idea to do so via a radio on the runway, while his to-be fiancée was in the plane. She said yes, which was immediately followed by the plane crashing. It's wild stuff, but she did survive along with the pilot without any life-threatening injuries. Terrible camera work though. The video I've got for you here was recorded by a man just filming his window. Literally, that's all the video shows. A dude filming the window from his apartment. Now, the question is, why do you think I want to show you this one? This was recorded in Iran during the 12-day war and shows how horrifying it can be from the civilian's perspective. The blast wave was felt by him and it didn't seem so far away, which is a terrifying thought. He even wrote a pretty heartbreaking message on it. Thankfully, he was fine and still actively posts to his social media. If you've kept up with my uploads or saw the video on the second channel, you'll know that Portugal and Spain are facing pretty frightening wildfires lately. This is another video from Portugal. However, it doesn't show a fire NATO. Instead, it shows something scarier. You kind of get an idea of why wildfires are so terrifying. They're just unpredictable. One second things seemed pretty bad and dire, but the next, downright horrifying. I say it a lot, but you really gotta respect firefighters. Today I learned two things. Firstly, mother in Dutch means moeder. And secondly, things can get quite crazy in the Netherlands.
Tijm en ik hebben ook een uiltje gevonden. En zijn moeder, ik weet niet of jullie het kunnen zien, die zit daar in de boom. Die vliegt daar. Oh, holy Wat joh, die moeder valt me aan, pik! Holy
These two dudes came across a baby owl on the road and his mother, but of course, the mother won't just sit around and watch. Straight up locked onto the dude. That was crazy. Anyway, thank you so much for stopping by. Please consider subscribing to see more as soon as they come out. Have a wonderful day and a great week ahead.